And new at 6, a multi-million-dollar lawsuit has been filed on behalf of a military-themed brewery that closed last year.
Derek Lytle spoke with the attorney representing the owner, who says multiple people set out to damage the business on purpose.
A new $50 million lawsuit filed in Norfolk this week suggests multiple people went out of their way to ruin the image of Armed Forces Brewing Company here in town, forcing the owner to close their doors for good. The lawsuit filed Monday in Norfolk on behalf of Armed Forces Brewing Company owner Alan Beal alleges Andrew and Stacy Copeland, Robert Butch Bracknell, and Zach Roberts all deliberately set out to, quote, maliciously injure the business.
The damages that were done to this company are what's driving the lawsuit.
Hayden Fisher, the attorney representing the brewing company, says planned social media attacks, calling of partners like vendor food trucks, and the spreading of false derogatory narratives destroyed the business.
Constant calls to charitable partners like the Hampton Roads YMCA.
Fisher says several of the defendants would meet at Afterglow Brewing to discuss their next move to hurt AFBC, and they learned this from the owner of Afterglow Brewing, Josh Evans.
The taproom owner was so disgusted by hearing what he was hearing over in his own taproom about the plotting against AFBC that was going on. He walked over and told Alan Beal and a number of the employees what was going on so they would know.
However, 13 News Now spoke with Evans Tuesday, and he denies those meetings ever happened or that he was the one that told the owner of Armed Forces Brewing Company they did. In 2023, when there was a debate on if Armed Forces Brewing Company should be allowed to open due to a shareholder's controversial thoughts about the LGBTQ community, back then Andrew Copeland spoke to 13 News Now about his disappointment they were allowed to open. However, today Copeland and everyone named as a defendant in the lawsuit declined to comment. At the time, the brewery owner said some members of the community had become, quote, a local woke mob. 13 News Now found financial filings showing the company was losing money in 2024 before its closure.
Business that was taking its final next step to really growing into what it was envisioned it could be, and they came in and just destroyed it.
Derek Lytle, 13 News Now.
Attorneys requested the lawsuit be served to all defendants named. They will then have 21 days to respond before it moves forward.